name's La-Tonya, and I'm 20 years old. My childhood dream was to run away and join the circus. I've been doing circus since I was about 12, so that's 8 years now. When I first started, it was just a hobby. I did 1 hour on a Saturday, just kids classes. And by the end of year 12, I was doing about 10 hours of training a week. And that's when I really decided that this is something I wanted to do professionally. And so I'm an acrobat. I do a lot of teaching in regards to that. So I teach a whole range of things, stuff like hula hoops, group acrobatics, aerial skills, juggling, tumbling, handstands, all that sort of stuff. And I also perform, and when I perform, I specialise in hula hoops and trapeze. I got into burlesque when I was living in Beijing. This really cool Russian lady was living in Beijing and running a pretty well-known burlesque troupe, and they were looking for circus performers. So I went along and was like, I've never done burlesque before, but I can do circus. And I worked with her for about a year, and in that time she taught me a lot of different stuff in burlesque. My parents are pretty cool with it. I'm pretty lucky that I have relaxed parents. You're an adult, do what you want. I have to admit, I don't really like it when they come and watch my burlesque shows. A little bit awkward. Yeah, I've been able to do a lot of travel because of circus. I lived in Beijing 2 years in China. I just got back from a trip to the UK and Europe, and most of that was working with an arts charity in the UK. So that was bringing a social circus program to disadvantaged youth, trying to give them some different opportunities and a bit more of a structured, encouraging environment. And while I was over there, I also toured around with my friends. We have a little company called Salt, and we did shows in France and checked out some circus schools in Belgium. A lot of fun. The most renowned performer I've met, her stage name is Masha, and she is the best hula hooper in the entire world. And my friends and I were just hanging out, like at a barbecue place in Beijing, kind of just sitting on the street, and she walked past carrying these hula hoops, and we all kind of looked at each other and were like, oh my god, it's Masha! That was Masha! And then swamped her like a group of fangirls. My dreams for the future are to join an Australian contemporary circus company, something like Circus based in Brisbane or Circus based in Melbourne, and work with them to get exposure and experience. From there, I'd really love to work with an international contemporary circus company, something like Seven Fingers or Cirque Alois from Canada. And then eventually, I'd like to start my own company, so I have more control over things like artistic direction.